Now, what is being said by dividing these into two, to give you the real understanding what is there in the inner chamber of yoga. Yoga is not just a physical exercise, as people think. And yoga has nothing to do with religion also, be very clear. In the world, there is big confusion. Some people or some religious group, without understanding what really yoga is. For example, Hatha Yoga Asana. In Hatha Yoga Asana, there are some exercises. For example, Surya Namaskara, bowing to the sun. And in Surya Namaskar, there are some mantras. Om Mitraya Namaha, Om Rabaya Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha. So people think, oh, there is some mantra, there is some. But if one understands the meaning of it, to whom they are bowing, they tell, oh, they are bowing to sun, they worship sun. It creates confusion when they take into asana, with asana, some mantras. So people are confused. Maybe there is something. And modern times, when people practice yoga, they do some chanting or doing this, so it has some religious flavor. What happened? It was recent news. Not only some religious people, they say yoga is satanic practices. They tell yoga is satanic practices. And yoga is the trick of the Satan, don't practice. Recently, it was in the news, in some of the Southeast Asian countries, there was a declaration because of some religious belief, yoga should not be practiced. But the doctors tell you, practice yoga. Because yoga, as people have understood in the West, yoga means some physical exercises, it is good. Yoga is accepted. Yoga means physical exercises, some breathing technique. They are accepted as alternative medicine in many sophisticated hospitals in the West. Now these people are in trouble when they say, don't practice yoga. But doctors have told them, you practice yoga. Now they said, okay, we can practice yoga, we need not have chant the mantras. It was recently in newspaper in Southeast Asian countries, some of the countries, where there is little bit religious dogmatism or religious fanaticism, or there's strictness in their own religious belief, in whichever way you can think. But if you understand the true spirit of yoga, what we have explained till now, can anybody tell? Except once it is being used, Om. In the entire Yoga Sutra, only once Tasya Vachaka Pranava. Except once there is only use of Om. Till now, there is nothing being used. Anything you will say it is religious. Tell me. And Om, if you take as a primordial sound, if you tell the same thing in a different way, people say Amen. Just like the Hindus say Om, the others say Amen. Some other people say Amin. Om, Amen, Amin. They are same. You just see, in Om, Om is A-U-M. It is beginning with A and ending with Ma. When you are Ma, Ma means lips are closed. Om, Om, finish. It becomes nasal. If you say Amin, it's the same. M-N. Ma, Na, Tatha, Datha, Na, Papha, Bapha, Ma. Both are nasal and lips are closing. The same sound, but pronounced in different ways. Whether it is Om or Amen or Amin, if you see the sound, how it is creating the similar sound, except the sound, Om, you tell, till now whatever we have discussed, where is any religious dogmatism? Yoga as it is, if one understands clearly, yoga is union with your own beloved, with union with God. And God is, there is no description, God is Krishna or God is Rama, nothing. Only Ishvara.